or Ghatak project major step forward. Unmanned Aerial Vehicles. India's Aeronautical Development Agency updates. In a major step forward for what is by far India's most ambitious aviation exercise, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India is developing first unmanned combat aircraft. Budgetary funds have begun to flow into Project Ghatak. The classified effort to build a stealthy unmanned combat air vehicle formally received sanction as a lead-in project last May, with the funds released earlier this year. The government has allocated Rs 3,000 crore to develop the drones or unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV. A project that has direct oversight from the Prime Minister's office and the National Security Advisor. Ghatak has remained steadily out of view. Precious little is known all about the project beyond the very basics. What we know so far for certain is that the Ghatak will be powered by a modified dry-thrust version of the Kaveri engine. Read on for more details of this modification. Will sport a flying wing platform with internal weapons, as revealed in the first official images in 2012, and will sport stealth characteristics developed wholly in-house. Let's now get into what hasn't ever been reported before about the Ghatak, or a program. Two specialized research teams at IIT Kanpur were roped in 2015 for wind tunnel testing of a low RCS intake. Work began in mid-2016. The second was even more significant. In November 2015, a team from IIT Kanpur was brought on board to conduct and study the autonomous flight of a low RCS aircraft configuration with a ducted fan for multiple flight modes. Scientists shared the following image, never seen before, that provides the first official schematic of the power, thrust configuration on the Ghatak. Over the last 3-4 years, the Aeronautical Development Agency has been made aware by several foreign airframers, including stealth pioneer Lockheed Martin, Dassault, Boeing, B Systems, and even MiG Corp, that they'd be willing to assist the Ghatak program in a possible variety of ways, either as offsets, or a commercial consultancy arrangement. However, confirm that the Narendra Modi government has decided that the stealth component of the Ghatak program will be entirely in-house, but the highest levels in government are clear at this time that program ought to develop its own core technologies without external help. In 7 March confirmed that a metal full-scale model of the Ghatak is currently under fabrication by a private firm in Bengaluru in coordination with the Aeronautical Development Agency, ADA. The exercise was ordered late last year by DRDO Chief Dr. S. Christopher. The full-scale model will look to serve 2 preliminary purposes: gauge detection range and dry radar cross-section, that is, prior to the application of in-development advanced low observability/RCS reduction features and/or special coatings. The DRDO and Dassault Aviation are in detailed discussions on the utilization of part of the latter's offset commitments from the Rafale deal to bring advanced technologies and software, some of it from the Neuron program, to the Ghatak project and help speed things up till the full-scale engineering and design phase. Teams from Dassault and Aeronautical Development Agency have met twice, with a third engagement likely in May this year. A team from Aeronautical Development Agency has also been invited to France to get a closer look at Dassault's work in the UCAV space centered around the Neuron program. A total of approximately $450 million will be spent from the Indian side and for bringing the Kaveri engine to satisfactory operating standards through a tech partnership with France's SNECMA as part of committed offsets from the Indian Rafale contract. Top sources confirm that the technology infusion from France intends to make the Kaveri a standard engine for the LCA Tejas, to assist its modification for the Ghatak and for twin configuration on the 5th General Fighter Advanced Medium Combat Aircraft, AMCA. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.